Welcome to Project Thrift Flip, where thrift finds from my various walkthroughs get their time to shine. In every episode, I'll take you behind the flip, showing how these secondhand gems go from the shelves at Goodwill to perfectly styled pieces in my very own home. It's all about creativity, transformation, and that one-of-a-kind golden finds magic. Join me as I turn forgotten treasures into cherished pieces that carry stories into a new chapter. Because these finds aren't just things, they're memories in the making and a little piece of home. Welcome to Project Thrift Flip. Our journey starts here. I actually found the color that I wanted from Lowe's, but I wanted to just get a sample to make sure that it was the right color. Unfortunately, they didn't have the matte color that I wanted, so I went to Home Depot where they were able to color match it and give me the sample to try at home. So the very first part of this video that we are going to start with this thrift flip is going to be our hutch. Now that hutch, let me give you a little bit of backstory for those of you who are new to my channel. That one, I have two hutches. I have a vintage one, and the one that you guys see me behind the scenes when I'm doing my haul videos is also a vintage piece, but I got that one at an estate sale. The white vintage smaller one I purchased through Facebook Marketplace for like $50. It's absolutely one of my favorites, but unfortunately, I think I am going to be selling it as I just really don't have the room or the capacity in our home to fit two hutches. And I'm opting to keep the bigger one because it has more room, it has more scale, and just everything has more height to it. So I'm able to put a lot more items. So we're going to be focusing on that piece alone for today. And it's basically a flip because we're going to change it. It was secondhand, and we're going to change it by putting a new color on it. That's going to probably be the most inexpensive thing that you can do when redecorating your home. And a lot of designers are going to tell you the same. You can see a lot of programs on HGTV that tell you a coat of paint can do wonders for your space. So if you are, within a low budget of wanting to redecorate your home, always start with a new fresh color. You can just be amazed at how simple that alone will change up your space. Please excuse the mess that you see in the background. We are going to be traveling soon, and I'm trying to tackle as many of these projects as I can before our departure date. So I'm gonna go ahead and share the color that I chose for the hutch. So I am going to be painting it an oak moss color. I really love this color that I picked out. Now I know on camera it looks very, very light, but I promise you, once it has dried, it will look much darker. Another tip before we get started is to always clean your surface. I have already cleaned the surfaces of the area that I will be painting for the hutch. You want to make sure that you remove any residue, any dust, any particles that may be on the surface that you're painting because it's going to mess up when you paint. You don't want any of that stuff to get mixed in and create texture with the paint on your item. So definitely always wipe it down, wait for maybe 20 minutes for it to dry up so that way you're also not mixing in any of the liquids or cleaning solutions that you're using to wipe off the dust or particles before you add on your first coat of paint. Let's go ahead and get started so we can get this tackled. Now, of course, I'm not gonna make you guys wait the entire time that I paint this hutch. So you guys will have to wait and come back until the end to see once it has been completely painted. I cannot wait for you guys to see it and the transformation again of how just a simple coat of paint, a different color, refreshes any piece or any space in your home. Let me go ahead and jump back in because there's lots and lots of coats that this is going to require. So let's go ahead and tackle it as fast as possible so we can get it done. So we are here and we are finished, you guys. This thing took forever. I'm not kidding you. It took several upon several coats of this color to finish this. And here it is with all its glory. But we are going to start decorating for the 4th of July. I feel like I'm so behind and I feel like I'm a mess. I feel like I'm a total and utter mess. I haven't had a chance to get a haircut, to get trimmed, all that good stuff to look presentable. But you know what? We're going to get this done because I want to share with you my ideas of what I'm doing for the hutch. As always, it's going to be a market theme. So we're going to take several things here and there, lots of things that you have seen me haul from the thrift store. And now we're going to get to play with them and see how it looks. So let's go ahead and jump in. Come on, you guys. Let's go ahead and start decorating. Here is a quick glance of how the hutch looks, painted and ready to be decorated. Now you all usually see me decorate the very top first, but we're actually going to leave that for the very end. We're actually going to work our way from up to down, utilizing a lot of things that I have. These are items that I've collected over the years. I really downsized a lot of my collection, but there were several pieces that I found within the last half of the last year and then also with the beginning of this year that I just cannot wait to put on here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn you guys around so you can specifically only see the area where I'm decorating and you can see what I'm placing into the hutch. Want to give your flags an aged look? They're super simple to transform. What you're going to need is some type of tray that will be large enough for your flags to fit. Make sure to boil some black tea. You want to make sure that it's a darkened tea, as a light tea will not work for this transformation. You will let the tea cool and then completely submerge your flags into the tea completely. You will leave it in there for about 30 minutes or so, and once it has had time to soak in the tea, you will take it out and let it dry for about a few hours. It's super simple and it really gives off an aged transformation to your American flags. Now let's get to the decorating. I hope that you enjoy this part of the video and you're going to spot a lot of items that I have showcased in various hauls, and it just really brings me a lot of joy when I'm able to utilize what I actually bought when I'm thrifting. I absolutely love bringing you this source of inspiration so that way you are able to go out on your own to your local thrift store and find the unexpected and transform it into something amazing for your own home.
Thunder March, played by the United States Marine Band for the Columbia Phonograph Company, Washington, D.C.
Ta-da! It is a new day and I am ready to do the final reveal, you guys. It took me a day or so just to place everything together. Plus, I wanted the natural lighting to really showcase into my home and really show off this amazing decor. I am super happy and just overjoyed that I was able to make everything work out. I was able to utilize so many of my thrift finds, which, you know, it's the icing on the cake when I'm able to utilize what I find. And again, being able to bring you along, bring you some inspiration so that you're also able to look out at your thrift store, you know, grab things, you know, that you just think outside the box in a way. Think how you could utilize this item. Look, a bottle, a simple ceramic stoneware bottle, easily able to be used as decor. Stick something into it, a flower, a flag, perfect. Baskets, super easy. There's just so many things that you can work with that you find at the thrift store. And again, I really hope to bring that inspiration into all of you in some way, shape, or form. So that way you can go out there too and find treasures of your own and make them into your own style in your very own home. So let's go ahead and get a final look of everything. I'm super excited for you guys to get a close-up of everything and see how it turned out. Now that the hutch has been completely redone and it's decorated for the 4th of July, we are now finally able to be back into our main spot where I would always highlight my thrift finds, my haul. You guys remember, I always stand behind the hutch. I sit in my dining table and I share everything with you that I find. So we have our space back. I really am so in love with this new color that I chose for the hutch. It really brings out a lot of the decor more than the white did. I feel like everything just pops out more. The color, yes, is definitely a lot darker, but I just feel like it really gives everything that pop. And even the wood accents, especially a lot of the stoneware pieces, those really definitely make a statement with this color. And I just am so excited. I cannot wait until we decorate for our next season, which is going to be, believe it or not, Halloween. I cannot wait until that is upon us. I won't be decorating for Halloween until the month of September. Yes, you heard that right. I will be skipping out on summer decor. I never decorate for the summer. And then I thought about possibly transitioning to the regular stuff in the periods of August, but then I figured, well, that's only gonna be a month. So I'm going to probably decide whether I leave this all the way until September, and once September 1st hits, I put it all down, or if I just take off, you know, all the American flags and stuff like that and just leave everything else and add a little bit more of my regular pieces that I utilize for all the other time of the year where there's no holiday to decorate for. Haven't quite decided yet, but most likely that's probably what's going to end up happening, if I'm being honest. I think I'm just going to switch back to the normal stuff between the months of August, or basically just August, because then September comes around and we'll be already decorating for Halloween, you guys. I cannot wait. I have so many ideas that I am planning for that, so I cannot wait to share that with you. But let me know in the comments down below. I would love and appreciate for all of you to let me know, what did you think of, one, the color, and two, the decorating session. As always, I really hope that it brought you some type of inspiration where you're able to tackle your own decor needs at home, whether it's for the patriotic decor or for any other time of the year during the holiday seasons, and that it gave you, you know, a spark of idea to find stuff at the thrift store, kind of make it your own. Or if you're looking for ideas, definitely feel free to grab them from here if you saw them here on my hutch. I would love and appreciate for you to also hit the subscribe button if you haven't hit that subscribe button already, and hit the like button before you exit today's video. As always, thank you so much, you guys, for coming on and checking out my decorate session. I absolutely love decorating. It's so much fun. And make sure to stay tuned because there are going to be a lot of more project thrift flips coming your way. They are basically just like the title says. They are a division of Golden Finds. It's still within the same channel. It's still within the same, you know, and it encompasses everything. It kind of makes this into a whole circle. You see what I thrifted, you see how I place it into my home, and I try to give out inspiration or tips. There's so much coming your way, so make sure to stay tuned for a lot more videos like that. There'll probably be short videos here and there. I don't think they'll be super lengthy, with the exception of this one, or if I'm doing like a big transformation, you know. But we'll just see how we get there once we get there, right? But I do hope that you enjoyed this, and there's plenty more to come, so make sure to stay tuned for that. I will catch you on our next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye, everyone. And that's a wrap on this week's flips. I hope this inspires you to see the potential in your very own thrift finds. Flip it, style it, make it yours. If you love these transformations, give this video a like, drop your favorite flip in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, happy thrifting and happy flipping. Thank you for watching Project Thrift Flip, a division of Golden Finds, reminding you that style doesn't have to come brand new, it just has to come from the heart. Until next time, keep finding the beauty in the forgotten.